400 years ago, a Spanish mission was built deep in this Florida wilderness, meant to convert, and let's be honest, control the local Potano people. It ended in violence and vanished into the trees. For decades, the name San Felasco was believed to be a corrupted echo of a lost Spanish outpost, Mission San Francisco de Potano. But is the story really that simple? Today we're pulling apart the myth to see what's actually hiding in these woods. We're at San Felasco Hammock Preserve State Park, but this land's story didn't begin with Spain. Not even close. Archaeological evidence shows humans lived in this region for over 12,000 years, long before European boots hit Florida soil. This was the heartland of the Potano, an influential Timucua group with villages, trade networks, and deep roots in the landscape. They weren't wandering. They were established. They were home. In the early 1600s, Spanish Franciscan friars pushed north into Potano territory, building missions as tools of empire, religious on the surface, strategic underneath. For years, historians debated whether the park's name, San Felasco, was a linguistic corruption of San Francisco tied to the long-lost Mission San Francisco de Potano. Turns out they were onto something. Modern archaeology confirmed that the mission site does exist within park boundaries. Spanish-built structures were identified, and the location is now recognized as a nationally registered historic site. The mission wasn't legend. It was just buried quietly under centuries of growth. But don't picture a stone cathedral, though. Florida missions were built of wood and clay. Temporary by nature, easy for the jungle to reclaim. The mission system brought forced labor, cultural suppression, and devastating European diseases. Resistance followed. In 1656, uprisings erupted across the region. By the early 1700s, English-backed raids from Carolina delivered the final blow, destroying the mission system entirely. The Potano people didn't disappear by accident. They were erased by war, disease, and colonial ambition. And somehow, that wasn't the end of the violence here. Roughly 130 years later, these same hammocks became battlegrounds again. During the Second Seminole War, the dense terrain around San Felasco was used for ambushes against U.S. troops. The land didn't forget. It just kept absorbing history. So, did we find the lost mission? Nope. We arrived between two major hurricanes. One already gone, another bearing down. Trails were closed, damage everywhere. And we had to turn around and head home before Murph escalated things further. But the real discovery wasn't a ruin. It was the story. This place isn't just a park. It's a palimpsest. Potano homeland, Spanish mission, colonial collapse, Seminole resistance, all layered beneath our feet, waiting quietly for the next visitor who knows how to listen. We'll be back. If you enjoy this kind of historical detective work, hit subscribe and come wander with us again. And tell me, what part of this tangled history surprised you most? History isn't lost. It's just patient.